Hey, this is Seth down here at Alvas Music. Welcome to Seth's Tone Zone. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. We're back in our amp room, filming a little quick video today for you guys. Today we are going to be doing a video on the JHS Andy Timmons Plus. This pedal just came out this year. A couple years ago, Andy Timmons, great guitar player, collaborated with JHS to make his own version of basically what's known as the Angry Charlie, which is a JCM 800 Marshall in a box kind of tone. And they made his own little version that has some different tweaks, and I'll talk about that stuff in just a minute. He decided to make another version that adds a boost to it. So it's pretty cool, the AT Plus. And first of all, today I'm playing, we just got this in the shop a little while ago. It's for sale, of course. It is a 2008 Alpine White, beautiful Les Paul custom shop. Custom. Is it custom shop? Can they say that? I guess. Whatever it is. Anyway, it's a really nice guitar, and I thought it would really add to the tone I'm trying to get with a kind of Marshall in a box grind, you know, late 80s kind of sound. 80s to 90s, you know, that kind of thing. It's even heavy on my shoulder right now, man. I don't know how much this thing weighs. Dang. It's got a lot of weight. But anyway, here we also are, of course, playing through, of course, I have a Snark tuner just in case I get out of tune, which, unfortunately, Gibsons are kind of notorious for going a little bit out of tune once in a while, so I'll try to keep it in. I'm playing through the trusty Victory, this time a little different amp, Victory Sheriff 44, which is a Marshall Plexi type amp. I have it set as clean as I can pretty much get it. There's a little bit of grit to it in low power mode, and it's going through a Victory Cab 212 with the Celestion Vintage 30, and the other speaker of the 212 is a Celestion G12 25th or 30th anniversary. I think 30th anniversary. It's more of a vintage vibe kind of speaker and really interacts well with the Vintage 30 modernness that a lot of people like. So, it's being mic'd by an SM57 by Shure. Here is my clean tone. Bridge pickup, clean tone. Here is the Andy Timmons. So, there's a little taste there. Let me talk about the pedal now just before I play a little bit more. So, what it has is basically volume control, overall gain control. It has it's like two high-pass filters. It has an EQ, regular tone EQ switch. And usually on the other original Angry Charlies, I think the version 2s, this EQ switch would allow you to kind of tailor it to the darkness or brightness of whatever amp you're playing through. So this is overall kind of darkish amp, so I have the EQ about 1 o'clock here on it, and it sounds really nice. I don't mind a little bit of a dark sound, but some people want to brighten up their sound. Now the air switch, what it does is it kind of takes the super high frequencies, and you can control just how much of the really real high frequencies you want in that signal. So it's pretty cool. It's very versatile. They work very well together. I'll tweak it a little bit and mess around with it. Now there's a toggle in the mini toggle in the switch. Mini toggle in the switch. That makes perfect sense. Anyway, there's a little mini toggle here in the middle. That's what I meant to say. That gives you 3 different flavors. It's really like, I think it's just a diode switch, and it messes around with some parts inside the pedal. But what it's trying to emulate is in the bottom position where I have it now, it's like a 50 watt combo, or like 50 watt amp. Kind of gives you that kind of feel. In the middle, you have to really turn the volume back down. It's very open. It's like a 100 watt amp. It gives you more headroom. So a lot of people like it in that. You get less gain, the least gain in the 100 watt mode. 50 watt mode, I think, is what the regular Angry Charlie is set up to anyway. So it's just emulating that tone. And then all the way flipped up, it does a 25 watt full saturation. Is, you know, you have to kind of crank the volume up to compensate and give you the most saturation and gain you can get in the pedal. So with my gain about 1 o'clock, I'm going to go through those modes now. So I'll start on the 50 watt mode, which a lot of people know. You already kind of heard that a little bit. Here is 100 watt mode, and I kind of have to back the volume up. Still a lot of gain there, but it's more open. It's just different. I like that vibe. It depends what kind of music I'm trying to do. Anywho, now I have, here is the 25 watt mode, and I really got to crank it just to compensate a little bit. That's really a good tone, you know, for super saturated leads, stuff like that. A lot of people like that tone. I personally like, I have the older version without the boost in it that I own on one of my boards, and I like it in the 50 watt mode the best. I feel that I get a good amount of volume, and I get plenty of gain. I don't use a ton of gain. And anyway, let me mess with it a little bit. I'm just going to kind of play in the 50 watt mode. Let me turn it down. First I'll show you, I got to show you the boost in there. So here's the boost. So it gives you a lot. It gives you extra punch and the, you know, really good lead boost. So that's pretty much what the boost does. I only had it. I didn't have it all the way up. This is the boost all the way up of that setting. That's not even with the gain all the way up, so that's pretty nice. I like that. It doesn't give a huge volume boost, just enough to take that solo over the top. So that's a really cool feature in this pedal. I personally have a boost on my board already, so I probably wouldn't need that boost that's in there. But if you don't have a boost and you kind of want that, it's built right into this pedal. I think it's only like $10 or $15 more than the other one. I think they're still making the other one, but I'm going to mess around a little bit, some EQ settings, just to see what I can get. As you can see, it can get really dark. Don't know anybody that has an amp that dark. But then I can get it pretty bright. So if you like that sound, that's really nice. I like that. You can really tailor it to whatever amp you got. That was pretty bright sounding. I'm going to give this thing full gain. That's what happens when you kick in the boost all the way up with a lot of gain. So that is the JHS Andy Timmons. Pretty awesome pedal. Come get it down. We have it at Alvas. We always have everything in Alvas here that I'm showing, or why would I show off something we don't have? I shouldn't even have to say that. But anyway, this is a pretty cool guitar. It stayed relatively in pretty good tune, too. So come see us about this guitar if you want to take it home. It's got a beautiful case. And if you want to take home a victory and everything else, I'm going to stop being a salesman now and shut up and probably play us out with something. And join us next week for Seth's Tone Zone. Comment, subscribe below. Hopefully I'm going to be doing a really cool Chase Bliss video next week. Now that I'm putting him on the spot in this video, he has to do it next week. He can't get out of it. I'm talking about my manager, Knox. Chris Knox. That's Chris Knox. He works here at Alvas Music. And anyway, he's going to kill me now. But here we go.